Miami Marlins and the Milwaukee Brewers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Milwaukee Brewers.
That one's in there, and that's strike one.
You know, but one thing about being a great switch hitter, it's so tough to keep both of your swings sharp. I mean, sometimes it can feel like a long time in between at bats against a lefty or vice versa. You can work on both swings, but there's only so much a guy can do in the batting cage.
They try another pitch out. Next offering upstairs. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Here you go, let it fly.
And he walked him.
Pretty real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is gone. His 17th of the year.
A couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
On the ground, right side. One up, one down. And they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
All right, come on now. One time, let it fly.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Lead runner holds at third. So two runners in scoring position and just one out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. High fastball even.
To right field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline and he's in to score. And the lead is up to 5.
Nigel Beal.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. That's inside.
Nice side. Yeah, here we go, big guy. Come on.
Righty delivers. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And here it comes. That one fouled off. 2-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And another ball.
Hey, have a good rip up there, Hawk.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about it all starts one game at a time. Taking the first of 4, that means you're in a position to avoid a sweep. Come out tomorrow, you win 2 games, you know that you've at least split the series. Those are the mind games you got to play with yourself as a big league ball player to get yourself ready.
Marlins and the Milwaukee Brewers. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. Singy today, of course, will be treated to the sausage race and some really good baseball.
Yeah, these fans love their Brewers, and I love the way they run the show here.
Hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you know, you look at the number.
3 years old, and he won a Gold Glove last season.
Let her rip.
Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 2. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And a pitch. Runner on the go. Pitch in the dirt. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Brown leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Let's go right here.
Payoff pitch. And that's ball 4.
Well, he took.
He's already homered here in this one. Line drive, base hit. Brown rounds third, headed for the plate. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw.
And that's outside. Gilberto Castaneda waiting for a turn at the plate. In for a strike, now 3-1.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Not what he wanted to do right.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The run comes in to score from second, and they lead by 2. Goes to third, in there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 out. Stretch runners at first and third. That's ripped into the outfield. Dives for it, but it gets down for a hit. In comes the run from third to add on. It's 4-1. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easy.
Now, come on now, one time.
High fly ball lifted into the air right field. Burleson moving under this one. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins. This to third, Beal. That's the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on.
They've come in here. They've won the first 2 games of this series, riding high right now, pretty confident. But you got to be careful. If you're overconfident and you don't stay focused at the task at hand, you could drop the next 2 games and leave here feeling a little disappointed after a great.
It's the Miami Marlins and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming your way next.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Milwaukee Brewers.
The barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swing and a miss, and now it's even 1-1. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts and no one can get there, it falls in. Brown around third. He will score, and the Marlins have the lead. 1-0.
He was all over that.
But back in there today. Kicks and fires. On the ground to third. Beal. Sends it across to first. That ends the inning. Brewers strand a couple, and it remains. This one in the dirt. Throws, skips past him. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And they won't get him, and he goes first to third on the error.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going. Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. Runner takes off. Hammered on the line, base hit. Coming home. Burleson fires it to the plate, and he's safe. Tie ball game. It's 2-2.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hit.
We've got open air baseball for you on the show. It's the Miami Marlins and the Milwaukee Brewers. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singing today, of course, will be treated to the sausage race and some really good baseball. Back over to first, and he's back again. Weiss stands at first with 1 out.
Hey, like you can up there. Like
Back
you
to
can up there.
first, and no luck this time either.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here. Need you right here, kid.
The pitch. Good eye right there. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And that one fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
That is the shortstop.
Swing it. Diving, and he can't make the play. Now a long throw home, and they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Goes to third, in there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs. The 1-2. Tapped softly on the ground. Field to second, and that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full.
Strike. All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
That's a strike, and the count is 3-1.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2. Righty to the plate. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Miami 2-2 now. Line drive, and that one gets down, fair ball. The tying run is in to score from third. We're tied at 1.
Comes through with the RBI. Maybe a little up.
So up next, Nigel Beal. And a foul ball.
Have a rip like you can. Here you go.
2 outs. Ball 1 there.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Hey, let it fly right here.
Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a throw, and everyone's safe. The bases are loaded.
Well, he found himself behind in the count and put it in play.
And a base hit. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 3-1. Goes to third, in there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs. Talk about great logos. The Milwaukee Brewers, the M and the B that form a glove. Not everyone even realizes that it's an M and a B with that glove. They started using it in 1978 and have been using it a lot more recently. It's a great logo, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, I remember as a kid, my brother had that ball cap, and I would just kind of borrow it. Some would say steal it, but it was just such a cool-looking logo. I had no idea until years later that that's what was hidden on the inside of it, that M and that B, but very, very cool.
Hey, get a good one here right now.
And misses inside. If you're playing right now, tweet out, I was this many days old when I found out the Brewers glove logo is an M and a B. Hashtag MLB the show. Because I guarantee you there are people playing right now that had no idea there was an M and a B in that logo.
That's a great.
Back to work. On the ground to the left. Beal. On to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Right side. Gathers and throws to first. And that is that. But the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.